Hey everyone, welcome to the Laserdisc Repair Bench. During this video, we're going to be talking about removing stickers from Laserdisc jackets like this one. We're going to be talking about the different types of stickers you may encounter and what is best to remove them and just to clean up the jacket in general. So let's jump into it. Starting off, you will need lots of Q-tips. So let's put those out here. You're going to need some kind of lighter fluid. Unfortunately, I had the off-brand lighter fluid here, but this works just the same as Ronsonol, which is the traditional brand that you'll see. And some kind of a plastic cup just to hold the lighter fluid so we can dip the Q-tips in and do this little by little. And then once we're finished with the lighter fluid and the removal of the stickers, we're going to want some kind of isopropyl alcohol, and that'll help just clean up the haze left behind of the lighter fluid. So let's just get right into it. So before we start applying lighter fluid to these stickers, I wanted to talk about a couple of the different kinds you may encounter. So this sticker here, this previewed movie sales sticker, that is a paper-backed sticker. This one is more of a plasticky type sticker. So you can take this, you can approach this a couple different ways. For the paper-backed ones, you can try to wet the whole thing with lighter fluid, or you can go around the edges. With the plastic-backed ones, you normally want to just go around the edges and kind of just pry little by little, because the lighter fluid does not soak in through the plastic as well as it does the paper. So we're just going to start. We'll start with the small comedy one. So, a generous amount. Something to note, you want to try and keep the lighter fluid away from the edges, and you don't want to break the glossy seal of the cover. Lighter fluid will get in, it will eat away at the coloring, and the cover will be in bad shape after that. So I'm just going to take an old credit card, and I'm going to take this, kind of pry around the edges. We're just kind of seeing how it's doing. I'm just going to take and reapply just a little bit more to that edge I just exposed. And all I'm trying to do is just get under this just a little bit and kind of just push little by little. Some other people have suggested using sandpaper to rough up the top surface of the paper, and that'll allow the lighter fluid to soak in better and get to the adhesives quicker than going around the edges. You can kind of see it's coming off whole right there. Just have to be patient, take it little by little. Okay. Now, there's going to be a ring, as you can see right there, and we'll try to clean that up in a little bit here. So let's work on the plastic one next. And I'm going to go ahead and just prime these. Just give it a little extra time to soak in. In addition to using a credit card, I also have this little scraper I 3D printed. And it's hit or miss, but it does have a pretty much zero edge to it. So it does allow me to kind of get a start on some of this. So if I get it peeled up, I don't like to go too far. I like to kind of reinforce it, get some more lighter fluid behind there, just in case that adhesive has not been hit. We don't want to rip the actual cover material off. That's coming off really well. That's it, one piece, nothing taken off with it. And again, probably gonna have a ring around it. So while we were working on this sticker was just kind of sitting around, had lighter fluid applied to it. So let's see if we can get this one up too. If you ever feel resistance, that's it telling you that the adhesive is still working. So it's probably good just to put a little bit more lighter fluid on, give it a moment, and kind of see how it is. It's gone. This one we left a fair amount of adhesive behind. You can see there. We'll clean that up. And when you're using lighter fluid, it's normally just going to sit on top of here, especially with the glossy covers. I can't speak to the matte ones that are less glossy, I would say. But it's going to be here, ready for you to wipe off. All right, I had to step away, and I went and got a towel or a rag of some kind just to give me a little bit more surface area to wipe this away. So make sure we clear this off. So you could probably see it's kind of hazy there right now, and we'll work further on to clean this up. Hit it with a little bit more lighter fluid, but ultimately the alcohol is going to come in and help us out with a lot with this. I'm trying to wipe away from the edge. Okay. So let's get this last big sticker out of the way, and it's actually multiple stickers because it's this thing was for sale multiple times during the end of Laserdisc's run. Just rocking back and forth. And then we'll get the sticker off as well. And you just want to work on the outer edges, exposed edges, kind of like this one right here. That's what's going to cause the lighter fluid to sink in and get behind the adhesive. And there you have it. We have all of these stickers off the front cover. So let me flip around, and I wanted to show you a couple other ones. We've got this security seal that if it was peeled off, it would leave some kind of a security remainder behind, you know, with the adhesive. And then we've got kind of a magnetic sticker here. This is going to be pretty normal. It's going to be like a paper sticker. And so kind of similar to the ones on the front, we just have to put lighter fluid around it, watch out for the edges, and then just kind of peel away. So I want to clean up this front cover first, and then we'll try the alcohol out on it. So we've got haze still, working on it. It's getting better though. So I'm going to go ahead and flip from lighter fluid to rubbing alcohol. Looking better. So I'm going to keep working on this. All right, we're back. And I've done multiple cleanings. You can kind of see how it's improved. I'm looking by the light here. Not nearly as much haze. There's probably a little bit more haze over on the left-hand side. But basically it's cleaning it with lighter fluid pretty well, and then 3 or 4 rounds of the rubbing alcohol. And this is just dirty because it's been sitting in a jacket and it's had stuff in it for 20 plus years. So this needed a lot of work, but the gloss is back and looking pretty good, other than the there's a little bit of ring wear on the front and some creasing here. But I don't really think this put a lot of scratching in. There's a couple scratches right here, but I'm not sure if it was this tool or not. So I'm going to flip it over to this side, and we're going to take a shot at the security seal here and see what we can figure out. That's going. We're going to go ahead and put some on this sticker too. You can tell this is paper. It's really soaking it in a lot better. Hit this with just a little bit more. we go. Got most of it off. So I'm feeling a little bit of adhesive still here. As you can see, it's kind of ruffling up as I run my fingers on it. So we'll come back to that one. Let's start on this paper sticker. And this might be a magnetic one. That would trip the sensors if somebody tried to walk out with it. All right, that one's off too. So this is the original UPC. No need to pull that off. But we're just going to put a little bit more rubbing alcohol in here, clean up the extra adhesive. Perform the same processes on the front cover, where we just clean this with lighter fluid. And then we take it all off with rubbing alcohol. And I would suggest a microfiber style cloth to minimize swirl marks and scratch marks. This is just what I had on hand. So the back here is bad. As you can see, there's spottiness all over the cover. So that'll take some time, but you've seen the process, and that's really it. This is hopefully your final product once you're finished cleaning things up. And then this is kind of what you start with. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I hope to see you on the next one.